We're going to film and everything.
Yeah, man. Yeah, big time. Coach, coming into this season, we sort of addressed that earlier, but maybe not a lot of expectation, but a lot of talent on your team. How do you feel like your team has progressed over the year?
I think we've improved. If you look at our results week to week, we continue to get better throughout the season. We got a working team, and we have talent on the team, so all that is a good combination. And the way the season worked out for us as far as dual meets, we were able to gain some confidence with some big wins against really historical programs, and that really kind of defined some of the big moments in our season. And we've been able to use that as far as a program to kind of instill some confidence in these guys and keep things in check and go the direction we need to go. As far as going in the conference tournament, I felt like we wrestled at our best. As far as all 10 guys, we were able to wrestle really well. And then this tournament obviously is going to matter most, but I think we're peaking at the right time, and that's most important.
Does any moment in this season stand out to you as far as I got a team that can continue?
Yeah, that first weekend we had a chance to wrestle Minnesota, and I know year in year out they're always one of the best programs in the country. This is maybe a little different year for them, but they're still tough, and we were able to go in there and really wrestle well. And to me, it was more about how are we going to compete against this kind of program that historically has always been really good. Are we going to take a back seat, or are we going to go out there and execute and do the things we think we can? And we did. We won 9 of the 10 matches, and I was like, at that point, I realized we got some special guys in this team that are going to continue to get better, and then we were able to go out to Oklahoma State, and that's really when the ball started rolling for us as far as a program, and knowing that I think something is on the horizon here for this team that's going to be really unique.
How big were those wins? You beat Oklahoma State, you beat Iowa, you beat Minnesota. I mean, all these teams that are just legendary.
It's special. It's a special year for this group. There's teams that have done it in the past, but I think you got a lot more history and tradition with your programs. So for our guys to do that, and really, they're the group that's going to kind of define NC State moving forward, and it's kind of opened the door for us a lot, and a lot of different aspects with just confidence and all aspects of sport. Our fan base has been able to grow because people are now following NC State, and that's what you want with college wrestling. You need to have that kind of stuff and continue to grow and help different programs. And for us, it's been a big help.
Talk about Gwiz a little bit. I mean, he's coming in with a chance to get his 3rd title. He's coming into Madison Square Garden, his home state. He's coming in with a potential match with the world champion, reigning world champion. This is, the biggest tournament of his life, right? I mean, how do you see him embracing this challenge? How important is this to him? This whole journey culminates here.
It's an exciting year for him. Knowing that Nationals was going to be in New York, that was a big deal for him and myself. So, that was step one as far as the excitement goes. And then, for him, it's another competition. He doesn't overlook things, overthink things, and it's just kind of slowed down the process. We'll take one match at a time, but he's he's a student of the sport. He embraces any challenge that's thrown at him, and we know that we can't just put this on one guy. There's about 5 or 6 guys in that weight class that are going to be really good, really competitive from the start. So we're ready for anybody that we have to face, and we're going to take one match at a time, and we got to stay focused. You can't overlook, and that's all our guys. We can't look to the next round. We got to worry about our first round. But for him, for Nick, this could be a very special part of his career, and ending it on a high note. And it would be exciting to be a part of that.
What does he mean to your program?
A lot. He took a chance on me. He took a chance on NC State. So when somebody does that, you want to see them be rewarded in life, not just wrestling. And I think when you look back at NC State, you're going to wonder why it was able to move in a direction and make some jumps, and it's because a guy like him came there and helped lay the foundation, and then other guys believed him. So he was the leader of this program. He has been, and I think when you look back, people are going to define him as that guy that really helped NC State get over the hump. As far as the team aspect, there's always been great individuals, but now the team aspect, and he's a part of that.
Last thing, talk about the team. Coming into this tournament, these 3 days, trying to take this program to a place it's never been before. Number one, you think this group of guys can pull out a national title?
They're such a different group. I've been obviously around a lot of teams. This is a different group of kids. They're just very into wrestling. They're very relaxed. They're very laid back guys that are always having fun. And then when we get out close to competition, I mean, they can flip a switch, and it's like you can see it in their eyes when they're going to compete. And I love that about them because they're true competitors. But yeah, I do. I think that they're going to be ready for this tournament. They're going to embrace the challenge. They know that there's some expectations for them, and I think that's good. That's healthy. That's what you want with a program. And I'm excited to watch them compete. It's a little different role for us this year. We got some guys that are seated pretty high, and usually it's who's going to break through for you. Now it's who's going to stay to that course and accomplish their goals. And I think we're in position to do that with some guys. We just got to take one match at a time.
Perfect. Appreciate it, Coach.
Thank you.